Deep in a forgotten forest where the trees grow older than time itself, there exists an orchard no human has ever harvested. It's not because it can't be found, but because it is fiercely protected. Many years ago, the first stories came from a lone traveler. He was a man weathered by many journeys, his eyes holding the wisdom of paths both near and far. He told of a hidden valley wrapped in mist and shadow, where strange grunts and hoots echoed through the trees. He spoke of stumbling upon an orchard nestled in the valley's heart, an orchard where the fruits shimmered under the glow of the full moon. But the real wonder wasn't in the shimmering fruits or the silver light. It was in the guardians of this enchanted place. He described coming face to face with massive wild boars, their tusks marked with scars of past battles, fiercely protecting the orchard's entrance. Above them, perched in the branches, were countless owls staring down with an eerie intensity. Yet it wasn't fear that drove him back, nor was it a desire for the mystical fruit. It was a profound sense of respect for something ancient, a truth so deeply ingrained in the forest that even the bravest of travelers would do well to heed its call. There are those who know of this place, those who have heard whispers on the wind or seen fleeting glimpses through the trees, yet none have dared to step foot within. For how can one trespass when the very air hums with warnings and the earth seems to hold its breath? Years passed, and the travelers' tales became part of local lore, shared around flickering fires as the stars wheeled overhead. And as centuries drifted by, more stories surfaced, each adding another layer to the enigma of the silent grove. Some say the orchard once belonged to a dying forest elder. He loved all creatures great and small, healing injured birds and tending to the wounded boars when they ventured too close to the hunter's traps. For his passing, he confided in the animals, entrusting them with a final request. As the sunlight filtered through the canopy, he whispered, "When I am gone, I want you to guard this place. Faint. Not from men for they are, but a passing breeze, but from time itself. Do not let the world forget this place, for within these trees lies a memory older than our grief." And as if bound by an oath older than words, the boars and owls pledged their loyalty. From that day forth, the boars never left the orchard's side. They roam in silence, their every move purposeful, their paths like sentinels patrolling a temple. The younger boars follow the old, learning the ways of the grove from their elders. In times of danger, their grunts become a cacophony of warning, urging every creature to seek cover. And when the threat has passed, a hush falls once more, so profound that even the rustle of leaves seems distant. And then there are the owls, silent and watchful. Their amber eyes peer into the shadows, seeing all that stirs in the darkness. They are the night's watch, ever vigilant, ever aware. When the moon is full, they take to the skies, circling the orchard in a silent ballet. If any dare to approach, the owls return, swooping low, their hoots echoing the warnings of their tusked brethren. It's said that once inside the grove, the laws of the outside world cease to exist. Time itself slows, and the only measure of moments is the drift of shadows and the whisper of leaves. Here the sun seems to linger longer, bathing the fruit in silver light. The stars appear brighter, winking secrets to those who pause to listen. But the true magic of the silent grove isn't in its glistening fruit or its timeless atmosphere. It's in the bond that echoes through the ages, the silent pact between the night and the ground. The wing and the tusk, the instinct and the loyalty. It's a realm where the language of the wild is spoken, understood, and honored. The story goes that some brave souls, or perhaps foolish ones, have tried to harvest the glowing fruit, but their efforts have always ended in failure, not due to aggression, but by signs too clear to ignore. One moment of fruit might fall untouched, and suddenly the forest would fall silent. The trees stop rustling, the wind holds its breath, and then just one low growl, one echoing hoot, enough to turn anyone back. Animals of all kinds gather near the silent grove, but none venture inside. Even the tigers and leopards who rule other parts of the jungle lower their heads in respect as they pass by. No blood, no greed, no hunger, only reverence. Some say the fruits themselves hold memories, not of the orchard, but of the world beyond. If eaten by force, they erase something from the soul, a piece of innocence or perhaps a fragment of the self. Others say the boars and owls don't protect the trees. They protect the world from what lies within the fruit, from the secrets buried deep in the orchard's heart. And so, the mystery deepens, the allure intensifies. What truth remains unpicked, untouched, undefeated in the silent grove? What memory does the orchard hold? Why did the forest elder entrust his legacy to the creatures of the wild? And what power do the fruits possess to erase pieces of souls? The answers, if they exist, lie hidden within the depths of the forest, veiled in mist and guarded by the unwavering loyalty of wild boars and owls. This isn't just a story about animals guarding fruit. It's about a bond that transcends time and understanding. It's a testament to the forgotten wisdom that speaks to the reverence we should hold for all living beings. If you feel a kinship with these wild souls, a connection to the ancient wisdom they embody, then this story invites you to honor that bond. Let your steps echo with respect as you walk through life. Let your actions resonate with the harmony of nature's symphony. And when the night is dark and the shadows long, look up to the silent watchmen, the owls, and listen to the heartbeat of the earth, the drum roll of the wild boar's grunts. For in their silence, there's a story waiting to be heard, a tale as old as time itself. If you find solace in these tales, if you feel a kinship with the spirit of the silent grove, then know that you are part of a timeless lineage. Those who walk the path less traveled, who seek the forgotten wisdom that echoes through the ages, let the tranquility of the silent grove be your sanctuary. Let the bond between the guardians be your guide, and let the melody of the wild be your constant companion. Remember, the greatest truths are often found in the quietest corners of our world. And sometimes the most profound connections are forged in the depths of a forgotten forest. Thank you for walking this path with us today. Subscribe if you're drawn to such hidden stories. Like and comment if you feel inspired. Together, let's keep these magical tales alive, ensuring that the whispers of the silent grove reach every corner of the world. Until next time, may the tranquility of the forest be your solace, the stars your guide, and the whispers of the wild your constant friend.